Reports suggest Dr. Todd's fate may already be sealed in Emmerdale after a shocking confrontation, with the person who could be responsible making their intentions unmistakably clear. During Thursday's episode, Charity finally confessed the truth to Mack about the secrets she had been hiding. She first admitted that she had slept with Ross Barton before revealing the heartbreaking situation involving baby Layla. Mack was left completely stunned by the revelations and struggled to process everything he had just heard. His disbelief only grew when Charity explained that there was even more she needed to tell him. She then opened up about Dr. Todd sexually assaulting her and revealed that the surgeon had been blackmailing her by using the situation with Layla against her. Although Mack was furious about the lies and secrecy surrounding the surrogacy, he quickly realized that Charity desperately needed his support. He urged her to report Caitlin's blackmail to the police, believing it could strengthen the case against her. In the episodes ahead, Mack finds it difficult to cope with everything Charity has revealed. Unable to deal with his emotions, he lashes out and deliberately tries to start a fight with Kev Townsend. Kev, however, refuses to rise to the challenge and instead asks Mack what is really bothering him. Feeling emotionally exhausted, Mack blurts out that Charity had been unfaithful. Rather than calming him down, Kev encourages Mack to take revenge, suggesting that he should do it in a smart and calculated way. Determined to confront the people responsible, Mack travels to Sheffield, where Dr. Todd is now employed. Once inside the hospital, he comes face to face with Caitlin, who insists that she never sexually assaulted Charity. Caitlin attempts to manipulate Mack with convincing lies and a seemingly remorseful attitude, but he refuses to believe a single word she says. As his anger reaches breaking point, Mack swears that he will make sure she is sent to prison for what she did to Charity. When security guards move in, he issues a chilling warning, promising to kill Dr. Todd if she ever harms Charity again. With Caroline Harker already confirmed to be leaving the role of Caitlin Todd, and spoilers revealing that someone will soon become the victim of a violent attack, Mack's threat could have serious consequences. Later that week, the situation becomes even more alarming when police officers arrive looking to question Mack. Has Dr. Todd reported his threats to the authorities, or has Mack already carried out a violent attack, leaving Todd fighting for survival? Here's a completely rewritten version of your article with fresh wording in every sentence, while preserving the original meaning and removing all actor names in brackets. Mysterious Serena confirms shocking connection to dead killer John in Emmerdale. Questions continue to surround Serena's true identity after she revealed that she has a connection to the late John Sugden, raising fears that more drama is on the way. John met his end during a violent confrontation with his sister, Victoria Sugden, after attempting to kill her in the woods. However, the police remain convinced that he died by suicide, leaving the truth hidden. Unable to cope with the guilt and terrified that her secret would eventually be exposed, Victoria fled the village. Now, the arrival of someone linked to the notorious former doctor threatens to reopen old wounds and create fresh suspicion. Serena's first appearance was equally mysterious. She unexpectedly approached Charity Dingle while Charity stood alone by a lake, overwhelmed by her emotional struggles. Presenting herself as a caring stranger, Serena comforted Charity and offered a listening ear during one of her darkest moments. Charity accepted the support, but Serena's motives remain far from clear. Her willingness to help someone she had never met immediately raises questions. Was it simply kindness, or is Serena hiding a deeper agenda? With Serena now aware of Charity's vulnerable situation, there are growing concerns that Charity could be putting herself in danger. There is already a sense that something about Serena doesn't quite add up. Sarah Sugden begins to share those suspicions after Serena casually reveals that she knows about Robert Sugden's late brother, John. The unexpected admission leaves Sarah wondering just how much Serena really knows. Despite her doubts, Sarah cannot ignore Serena's difficult circumstances. After discovering that Serena has been living out of her car, Sarah offers her a place to stay. Whether that act of kindness proves to be a huge mistake remains to be seen. Charity and Sarah may soon regret welcoming Serena into their lives, unless her arrival is part of a carefully planned mission. Whatever her true purpose is, Serena appears set to bring major trouble to the village. Here's a fully rewritten version of your article with completely fresh wording, preserving the storyline while removing all actor names in brackets. Emmerdale's Lewis learns Kev's long-hidden secret as kidnap drama comes to an end. Emmerdale has delivered a major twist as Lewis finally uncovered the truth about his biological father after Ross Barton's desperate rescue mission took an unexpected turn. The drama unfolded after Kev Townsend returned to the village during the bizarre kidnapping saga centered around a valuable diamond. By the end of the ordeal, Kev could no longer keep his biggest secret hidden and confessed that he was Lewis's real father. During the hour-long episode, Ross used Kev as bargaining power in a risky attempt to save Lewis from kidnapper Kylie. Kylie had demanded the return of her precious diamond necklace, known as Penny, and left Ross with a ransom message. While trying to track down the missing necklace, Ross discovered not only that Kev still had the diamond, but also that Kev was actually Lewis's biological dad. After knocking Kev unconscious, Ross took him to meet Kylie, where the truth behind the mysterious diamond was finally revealed. Kylie explained that she and Kev had once been in a relationship, and the necklace was created from the ashes of their beloved cat, Penny. Lewis was eventually rescued safely, but Ross covered for Kev by pretending that he had been responsible for stealing the necklace. Hoping to keep Lewis away from the painful truth, Ross urged Kev to stay silent. However, Kev ignored his warning and unexpectedly arrived to speak with Lewis face to face. Despite Ross's desperate attempts to stop him, Kev broke into a performance of father and son before finally admitting that he was Lewis's father. Kev pleaded for a chance to build a relationship, insisting that he had changed his life and wanted to make up for the years they had lost. However, Lewis couldn't forgive the man who had never been there for him growing up. Rejecting Kev completely, Lewis made his feelings crystal clear, telling him that since Kev had never wanted him, he no longer wanted anything to do with him. Ross then stepped in and ordered Kev to leave. Heartbroken by the revelation, Lewis told Ross and Vinny that he needed some time alone to process everything. Later, the tension continued at the Woolpack when Nicola King confronted Kev over the damage he had caused. She criticized him for revealing such life-changing news before immediately walking away. Kev admitted she was right, but surprised everyone with one final announcement. Rather than disappearing again, he declared that he intended to stay in the village, leaving his future with Lewis uncertain. EastEnders airs Mondays to Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One and BBC iPlayer.